I am Jeswin 24PL028. Today I will be explaining about the literary topic figural narrative, which is used mostly in classic novels. Figural narrative is a key concept in narratology introduced by Franz Karl Stanzel. Every story is a window. Sometimes we see the world through the author's eyes, sometimes through the narrator's voice. But in figural narrative, the window belongs to the character. We do not hear the storyteller, but we inhabit the consciousness of the figure within the tale. Um, Stanzel sought to classify narrative situations into three main types. The first one is authorial, the second one is first person, and the third one is figural. I will be discussing about the figural narration. In the figural mode, the narrator disappears into the background and the story unfolds as if seen, felt, and experienced directly by a character. This creates intimacy and immediacy, allowing readers or viewers to perceive events as though they were inside the character's mind. It gives a first person perspective. An example for this narration style is the famous classic novel by Miguel de Cervantes, Don Quixote, uh, where the narration style is more complex because the whole novel itself is a fiction, but Miguel de Cervantes notes that he translated the original work of Said Hamid Bengali, who is a Arabic writer. He is not a real person, he is an imaginative person created by the author. Miguel de Cervantes translates the work written by Said Hamid in Arabic, though the whole sequence itself is a fiction. This shows that the narrator itself is a more complicated person rather than a simple person who just summarizes the events that happened in the life of Alsono Quixote, the main character of Don Quixote. Um, because events are filtered through a character's perspective, the truth become unstable. Readers must navigate bias, incomplete knowledge, and emotional coloring. This means that the readers must view the character from their perspective rather than seeing them as a uh, as the person who the author tells them about. Uh, because Don Quixote, the main character, is portrayed as a madman uh, who lost his wits because he read too many chivalric novels and ventured into adventures thinking himself as a knight errant who no longer exists and follow the chivalric deeds that has happened in the past history uh, in the novels. Though the events didn't happen in the past, he thinks that by reading so many chivalric novels, he tends to believe that uh, these events really happened, but though they didn't, it influences him to do mad acts. These acts are considered as mad because the author tells them as stupid acts, but if we view the acts from the character's perspective, we can see that Don Quixote is actually a sane person. He has a lot of knowledge about many things because in many events happened in the novel, he explains everything in a rational way, but when it comes to the chivalric deeds or the knight errantry activities, he becomes insane. But other than that, he narrates everything in a more matured and aristocratic way. This can be seen because it is a figural narrative. Otherwise, it can't be seen. We can only view him as a madman because the character inner perspective completely lacks because other narration style doesn't show the character's perception, emotions, or limitations because figural narrative delves into the very uh, view of the main character. And another example of the figural narrative in Don Quixote is the squire of Don Quixote, who is Sancho Panza. From the narration style, we can see that he is a loyal squire, and he does whatever his master orders him to do. But when we delve deep into the perspective of Sancho Panza, we can see that he doesn't really like his master. He only follows him because his master promised him insula and many other things. So that's why he follows Don Quixote. This can be seen through the figural narrative. From Sancho's perspective, the world is totally different from Don Quixote, who views everything as in a knight errantry's perspective. But Sancho Panza, he really views the world as something cruel, and he's there just to survive. This can be only portrayed through the figural narration style, otherwise, we cannot go in depth by studying the characters' actions related to its viewpoints. So, from this, we can understand that figural narrative is not merely a technique but a way of seeing. It teaches us that every story is lived within, and that to understand another's vision, even one as Don Quixote, is to glimpse the infinite possibilities of the human condition. Thank you.